Um, Again, it's your boy Jay with my boy Ranger and Crave, Puerto Rican, African American, and a mutt. So, what we're talking about right now is political views, and I really want to start this conversation with Georgia. If we can start from newer stuff, then we can go ahead and talk about older stuff. So, do you agree with the Georgia governor making those calls and doing that stuff? Because I seen where he's trying to fight back against the Major League Baseball, Coca-Cola, and Delta, talking about it's all false, fake news type of shit. But it's like, well, what did you sign? Even for that um, legislative lady who was arrested, even though she's a government official, to be there in the room where he signed papers, that right there already gave me a red flag. So for everybody to get upset about All Star moving out of, you know, Georgia, that kind of come on, it's kind of bullshit. And then my own governor, state of Texas, wants to be like, nah, I deny the fucking throwing the first pitch at the Rangers game because of this action. What do you feel about that? Yeah. Why should you show more proof? Rat King? I mean that's a state ID, right? Why should you show multiple identification cards in order to vote? See what I saw, and it kind of pisses me off, is the fact that he voted through a mail-in ballot, which I'm pretty sure you saw that video. He voted through a mail-in ballot, same as when Trump was talking about mail-in ballots are corruption, it's false. But he also does the same thing in Florida. But okay, go ahead. Yeah, facts, facts. I agree. First of all, I did not know that was a thing. To be honest with you, yeah, I did not know that was a thing. Because I feel that you need to show your face, you need to show your identity, and vote. If you do a mail-in vote, picture ID, all that shit, send it in, bam. So what does that sound to you? What does that sound to you? Isn't it voter suppression? But really, granted, exactly. So again, let me ask you that question again. This is not voter suppression. Okay. 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 Exactly. Yeah. Which a lot of people didn't. They were mad, like, okay, he had all the votes right there. It's like, no. That first of all, there's building votes. You got to count because we are in a pandemic. Last election, we were in a pandemic, so you have to. And then, not on top of that, you have military overseas that are sending their votes in. So you got to take that in consideration. So yes, I agree with that. Somewhat. Again, for my viewers, I'm sorry if you hear the fan in the background. It is hot where I'm at right now, so I'm burning. So I do apologize for a fan in the background. Tomorrow, everything will be fixed. Exactly. Yeah, I agree. It should be 50-50 per state. Now, when it comes down to the House and Senate, okay. And that's one thing that kind of bugs me is that the fact that us the people, a lot of people forgot us the people are the government. We are the government. It's not the government itself. We are the government. And people will lose sight track of that. Like your vote does count. What do y'all need me to come back in? Y'all need me to come back in? Well, that's what I'm saying. Like that's why I asked Crave if he's willing to have a conversation because I know where Crave came from and I know how bad it was treated. The government over there is kind of fucked up too. Um, I just yeah, the mayor after the hurricane. Well, no, because you had two hurricanes. You had Maria, which also affected Houston, and then you had the other hurricane where Trump went over there. So you had two major hurricanes over there in Puerto Rico. Yeah. That's most politicians. That's why I don't trust either side. I like what I was trying to explain to Ranger about with Biden is the fact that he's only been in office for about what we're in April, a long time, but he also has mistakes. He had his mistakes too back in the day. Yeah, yeah, nobody's perfect. That's why. That's why I want to see what those two Congress people who got elected in Georgia. I want to see what they do. I mean, you got elected for a reason, so I want to see what they are able to do to Georgia, especially after this. You know, this legislative sign by Kemp. I want to see what they're able to do. Um, See, Texas, I don't agree with anything in Texas down here. Like one, we was one of the top states with the most COVID cases, and for him to uplift it, it's just kind of insane to me. It's bullshit, especially knowing that summer's coming around. Like, it's fucking stupid. And then Mississippi's behind that shit too, so it's like, man, you guys are really not fucking taking this shit serious. And what 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 A- what I told AK yesterday though is that I lost an aunt to COVID, and she's one of those who didn't believe in it. So it's like it's kind of fucked up, like how it contradicts. But you died from COVID, didn't believe it. And so my uncle, who was over 20 years in the Air Force, him and I had a conversation prior to the death, like way before the death. And I was asking him, why are you a Trump supporter? I just want to know why. Like, your parents are immigrants. If it wasn't for them coming over here, you would not been able to serve as an Air Forceman and do what you had to do. But you want to go against immigrants. Like, it's just mind-boggling to me for that. And then you didn't believe in COVID, but your sister's now dead because of COVID. So, like, I really wanted to kind of rub it in his face about it, but at the same time, I'm not going to do that. It's his, yeah. But again, my point is, your view was you didn't believe in this COVID shit. You didn't. You thought it was just a flu, and we had those conversations. He told me that type of shit, and now his sister's dead because of COVID because he didn't believe it. Now, another thing that got me upset about my uncle is the fact that my cousins that are black, um, my cousins will post shit up on social media, and for him to tell my cousin, if you don't like your president, get the fuck out this country. It's like, hold on, whoa, 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 wait. People should have, people should have exactly. People should have their own opinions and beliefs and all that, and not be judged for it. Like, I don't judge you if you're saying you're a Republican. That's fine. That's your thing. You know what I'm saying? So for you to sit here and tell family members go back to leave the country if you don't like the president, well now, shit. If you don't like Biden, get the fuck. That's kind. But I'm not gonna take it that far because I'm not gonna lower myself to their values. Well, see, look. Here's 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 my thing. Here's my thing. I'm not gonna stand for the national anthem anymore. I'm not gonna take my head off for that shit because first of all, there is no justice for all. There is no justice for all. And damn right, I can pull up the fucking stats. I've witnessed the stats of who's the most people in imprisonment and for what they did, and what you have African Americans in jail for fucking marijuana cases longer they're in fucking prison rather than a white person who killed somebody but has less time. And that's not justice for all. So I refuse to stand for the national anthem. And to my views who watch this people who watch this video, I love my country, but at the same time, I stand with Kaepernick. I would not allow this shit. As a colored person, I would not allow this shit because there is no justice for all. But you're out now, so you should. It's like because I know damn well that while you're in the military, you cannot talk shit about the commander in chief. I understand that. Yes, you did, and I'm grateful for your service, sir. Japan, I mean not Japan, South Korea. Yeah, sacred. Yeah, but did you also know the national anthem is also kind of like it has some racial. Um, yeah. See, so yeah, it goes a long way. So that's why I told my girl like, I'm for now on, I'm not standing for the national anthem. I'm not taking my head off. I'm gonna sit my ass down. If I can, I'll kneel. And I really wanted to tell my kids to do that, but at the same time, I don't want to bring my kids into that. Like, let them learn upon themselves. What? So I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. But for me, nah, I'm not. I'm not staying for no damn national anthem because there is no justice for all. Like I even asked my cousin, who's my black cousin. I asked him. I was like, "Do you even know what the fucking 13 stripes stand for?" I understand. Everybody knows it's the 13 colonies, but do you even know the colors? What they stand for? Each color stands for? Do you know, Ranger? I mean, you should know. What are the colors stand for? Nah, nah. I want. I'm telling you. That's why I told you I'd rather just have a conversation without playing. I feel you. Well, yeah, because you served. It's a big meaning for people who served in the military. That's understandable. But for those who didn't, for those who are looking for that justice, it just it doesn't make sense. Like I can pull up the Yale's stats on how many whites, African Americans, and Latinos that are arrested and in prison, and just look at the cases of what they did. Like my point earlier when I said the majority of all these massacres in the United States within I'll say the last 5 years. In fact, we'll go last 10 years. Have all been white people. I mean, again, black people, it's a black on black crime going on between certain cities due to gang related shit. And yeah, it does need to stop, and that's what they're trying to fix. Like in L.A., Bloods and Crips are teaming up. Like we need to stop this shit, especially after Nipsey Hussle. Nipsey Hussle. So, but that's not the point. The point is, yeah, there's a lot of black and black crime, brown and brown crime, but at the same time, you say what? That you know what? You gonna make me want to join back so I can fucking teabag people too. You say you need to teabag something to eat? Yeah, when you're done, go ahead and back out and go get something to eat while Ranger and I still conversate. Oh, the game's over? Alright, I'll join back when you come back, man. It's just a lot. It's just a lot of shit, bro. It's so I going back to the original question. Well, I was gonna run for mayor down here, man. No, I have to. I have to start somewhere. So I was gonna run for mayor down here way back when I was 22, because I was really upset of what these people's decisions of having the city. It was just so fucked up. Like, why are you gonna take down a $40 million city hall building to build a $40 billion stadium when there's a stadium on the other side of the city that's not been used? But you want to use taxpayers' money to take that down, and yet we still haven't fixed any of the streets downtown, and we still have freeways that have been going on construction for almost 10 years. Like, what the fuck? See, like my stepdaughter, I'm so glad because she knows her shit. She's aware of what's going on in this country and all that. And I one thing I did say, all these young generation kids that weren't able to vote, you know damn well they're gonna fucking vote this coming up next election. And I guarantee you, it's not gonna be a Republican. It's gonna be a blue wave, bro, coming soon. Not that I. It's best for the each state first of all. Actually, no, it goes back to best each city. Going to your mayor, then it goes to your congresswoman or man. I'm sure they will, dude. They're not. I kind of agree with you. I kind of agree with you. But a lot of people are starting to wake up, and for those who are Bernie Sanders, like that's the one thing where Bernie Sanders followers and supporters that couldn't vote, they're gonna come around, bro. So I want to see. I mean, when Trump got elected, I wanted to give him a shot. I gave him a shot, and it did not turn well. You want to hide shit, then you have all these accusations, and you want to deny it. I mean, of course you're gonna fucking deny it. But then you have that Jeffrey Epstein. So it's like, you put the pieces together, then yeah, shit kind of does come back to you because it was at Mar-a-Lago. So all these kind of puzzles are coming in. Then you want to dodge taxes and stuff, but yeah, you want to give the rich more money. So I mean, I kind of see it. I just that's why I just really didn't like Trump. What about the average family members? What about the average people, the poor people, people in the bottom? Like, what about them? You just want to eliminate them and do your own thing, like just nothing but rich white people. So I want to give Biden at least 1 year to see what he can do. I want to give him 1 year. I mean, I voted for Biden for the fact that I just wanted Trump out. Like, you guys want to sit here and go after these African Americans who have these accusations of sexual relationship with people. Okay, cool. Now you got this dude Gates. Shit, that shit better be the same for him then. Justice for all. So if you guys do that shit, okay, cool. It's the same thing with Ivanka, with her fucking email. So it goes down to Hillary with her emails. Ivanka had her emails, and then you have Biden, not Biden, what's his name, Hunter Biden, do his shit. Okay, but where in any situation, where are the facts? Where's all the proof to shit? It's just nothing but he said, she said. But again, does that have anything to do with Biden though? It's like the same thing. It's like the same thing of Don Jr., who's always on coke, making these damn appearances. Yeah, I mean, they all should get fucking investigated, bro. In my opinion, all of them. There's like I said, I just want to see. I want to give Biden a shot. Again, I voted for Biden to get Trump out because of what Trump did with this pandemic. I mean, over 500,000 people dead because he wanted to hide it rather than take it serious. And that's something you don't do with people's lives. That was the biggest thing. I mean, I didn't like him in the first place, but with that happening, that was the biggest thing that was like, you know what, dude, you are fucked up, bro. That's fucked up. How you gonna lie to people, and then you want to have people try to take Clorox and shit and drink Clorox? I want to know how many people actually did that shit. Like, how many people actually did drink Clorox because of what you just said? I mean, that's how I feel when people. Well, see, that's how I feel about people who actually go out there with no mask and want to party. Is, you know what? In my opinion, that's less dumb people got to deal with if they die. I mean, I wish no harm upon nobody. I wish nobody to die. But if you want to act unselfishness, then take the consequence. It is what it is. So, how do you feel about the governor of New York with his accusations? That's what I'm saying. It's like how you gonna pick and choose who's fucked and who's not? No, anybody in general, because doesn't Trump have over like 25? Bro, Trump has over 25 accusations, allegations. Let me say that shit. 25 allegations of misconduct. Why is nobody going after his ass? But you want to go against Deshaun Watson. You want to go against the Democratic governor. I mean that if he does that, that's a slap to my fucking face. Because I actually thought this guy was doing good in New York after the pandemic. But if this is true, then shit, it's a slap to my face. I got to accept it. I mean, it's not my state, but at the same time, again, it has to go. Everything has to go equally. So if this person gets, kicked out governor's seat, then Trump should be taking his charges. Because I do understand females do lie. Because there's been proven cases where females do lie about accusations. I do take that in consideration, but at the same time, we have to listen to everybody's story. So if it is true, then it is what it is. With Trump, we all know he's a liar. Well, I know he's a liar. I'm speaking for myself. All politicians are fucking liars. So to end this conversation, y'all, because I'm about to get back on the game. All politicians are liars. Make sure you find that right one to vote for. So everybody vote for who you feel you want to vote for. Nobody's here judging you. God bless y'all.